soon, Simon. Better hurry.
What the fuck do we do?
If it's real, then it's a crime.
So fucked up. Before the email to the cops, though, there's still a threat.
Yeah, will do.
Danny?
I hear something.
I think they found him.
Listen, Danny, don't resist. We don't want anybody else getting hurt.
Harold, no. That is not what this line is for. I have told you this twice before. We specialize in helping the LGBT community, and I can listen if you are suicidal or in crisis and need someone to talk to, but no, I am not judging you, but this is not a phone sex line. Good night. Hi, Simon. Perfect way to end the shift. A Harold call.
Par for the course.
You're not allowed to be cynical after being here for only a week.
I'm not cynical. I'm just bored.
You volunteered to be helpful, not entertained.
I've been here for a week, and all I've done is look at my watch while they whine about how hard it is to find a nice boyfriend, or that their boss doesn't appreciate all the hard work they do. It's complaining. It sure as hell isn't crisis.
I don't think it's that simple.
Maybe not, but I'm still bored.
Oh, I gotta hit the road. Take care. Make it count.
Always. Yes, I know most insurance companies don't cover hormone therapy, and it sucks. It must be making your transition that much harder. No, you should be protected from employee discrimination. But I'm not a lawyer. Listen, Tamita, this is a crisis hotline, not a job hotline, and you're not in a life-threatening crisis. And I'm only permitted 20 minutes per call. In fact, if you were in crisis, I would only have 20 minutes to save your life. So I'm going to say goodbye. You can call back tomorrow at this time if you want. No, I will not be here. Thank you. LGBT Crisis Hotline, Simon speaking. How do you know if somebody's on the line or have to disconnect?
I'm here. I need to talk to someone.
Well, I'm someone who can listen. What's your name?
Danny.
Okay, Danny. Tell me what's going on with you.
That's complicated.
Can you try and explain it?
I'll explain it. I have to.
Good. I'd like that.
I am taking something right now. Just want to be upfront.
What are you taking?
Oxys.
Taking Oxycontin pills? How many pills have you taken, Danny?
Enough. I'll take a lot more after all this. But I want a favor from you, Simon.
What favor?
Just listen. Be prepared before it all ends.
You sound like you have a plan.
I do. But I need help. I don't want to be alone.
I hear you. You're not alone as long as you're talking to me.
You promised not to hang up. I read that you have time limits. 20 minutes or something.
That's for calls when there isn't a legitimate crisis. Are you in crisis, Danny?
We're all in a crisis, Simon. You know the type. Young, gay tech nerd who gets convinced by a recruiter to take a job in Silicon Valley, thinking the pay was so great. Until you find out what kind of apartment that pay actually gets you. Of course, one can only distract themselves in work and unpacking for so long before nature wants to take its course. How old are you, Simon?
Why do you want to know?
That's a dodge. Which means at least Generation X. Growing up with those John Hughes movies. I love those. Makes me wish I grew up in the 80s. So much simpler.
We had plenty to worry about in the 80s, believe me.
I'd still trade you.
Tell me more about how we got here, Danny.
Okay. You know how this works, Simon. You're new in town. Don't know anyone. So you load an app. You upload a picture. And you start chatting with the first hot guy that responds to you. Then you do the whole process in the usual steps. The coffee date. The scary movie date. The hiking date. And of course, all the cute little texting between the dates. Finally, we got to the spend time alone over dinner date.
Hey, you. Finally here. Oh, shoes off. You can put them over there.
This place is great. So clean and modern.
Easy to keep clean when you work from home most of the time.
You must be the best consultant in Silicon Valley to afford this. I sit on the company bus for an hour every day, work my ass off till 5:30, sit in traffic an hour back. And even then, all I can afford is a shoebox with no furniture. Do you ever feel pressure to rustle up clients?
Actually, I don't need clients. I'm lucky that way.
How does that work?
I just have one client that I work exclusively for. Well, two technically. They're a gay couple who own their own business.
Kind of business.
Websites, mostly. You'll meet them soon. We're good friends.
Thanks for dinner.
You don't want to leave. Wow. Mile a minute.
Yeah.
Breathing. Shallow. Mouth. Dry. Terrified of what could happen next. Yes. Why is Danny terrified?
I don't know.
I do. You're thinking, am I enough? Yes. You're perfect.
I've never been with anyone in that way. Not like that. You know what I'm talking about.
I think so.
Do you remember what that was like? That first guy who made you feel like anything was possible? All of your doubts, insecurities, that fog of hangups cleared.
Can be very powerful.
And I'd bet anything that you aren't with that first special guy. Are you?
I'm not.
Yeah, thought so. It's like software. Eventually, the current rev stops working and you're forced to go out and literally download a new boyfriend. Simon, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Dan. Uh, Danny, could you tell me your last name?
I could, but I won't.
Why not?
I'm not gonna let you call in the troops until I'm ready.
It's not about that. I hope I can inspire you to save yourself, and if you want me to get you help, I'll do everything on my end. But I'm not going to tell you what to do in your situation. I'm going to stay on the line. I'm going to be present. I'm going to listen. And I'm going to make sure you're not alone.
I guess you need to make sure the body is found.
Let's get back to you and Kyle.
Now that I think about it, finding the body won't be the problem.
Why is that?
Well, let's just say suicide isn't the full picture.
I'd like to know more then.
Oh, you will.
I'm still not hearing how we got to you overdosing this evening.
I guess I'm making you lose interest. I'll try and make things less boring.
Trust me, Danny, I'm interested. I just hope that you're not doing this because Kyle didn't turn out to be the guy you hoped he would be. I didn't mean to disrespect your feelings. I know how much it hurts. I've been hurt like that. We all have. I'm just saying, you can move on from this. Find a better match for you. I know I did.
Killing yourself because a guy gave you the best fuck of your life and then broke up with you would indeed be pathetic. Not that there isn't a tragic sweetness to it.
I didn't say that.
Didn't have to.
Just, have I heard your real reason for making this decision?
Context. You need context, Simon. So obviously I turned into that guy. Constant texting during the day. A little puppy desperate for attention. More romantic hikes. And of course, a lot more of that. It brings us to the next step in the online gay dating tango.
You nervous?
No, I'm fine.
Lance and Christian are great. You'll like them.
I'm sure, but I'm just worried you're not gonna like me. Especially since you work for them. I mean, it's a double whammy. I'm meeting your bosses and your friends all at the same time.
Well, I'm sure you'll relax when they get some red wine into you.
I'm gonna be a good boy tonight.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Guests have arrived. I'm Lance. I'm gonna be right back. This is my husband, Christian.
For better or for worse? Don't hold Lance here against me, okay?
You won't.
I promise. This place is amazing. Oh. Thank you.
It's so great to finally meet you, Danny, in the flesh.
Kyle has tried to keep us from you for as long as he could. I just hope I can live up to the hype.
But you're certainly cuter in person than you are in your Facebook pictures.
Those eyes. Brown with green flecks. You see that, Lance?
Yes. Great eyes. I'm just saying, monogamy is done. Over. Windows 98. Danny, you've barely said anything. What do you think?
I think that staying faithful to one person sounds okay to me. Yeah, it sounds okay at first, and then year 3 happens.
We know couples who are monogamous. Richard and Mark. They stay faithful.
They sleep in separate bedrooms. I don't think they've seen each other naked in years.
Kind of sad, really, denying yourself like that. I wouldn't need anyone else. Kyle is the best thing to ever happen to me. Lance is very blunt. Total open book. It can be overwhelming. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. You've been with Kyle for how long? 6 weeks? 6 weeks tomorrow. Look, I know you don't have much experience with relationships. I can tell Kyle means a lot to you, and that's super sweet. But if you want to keep Kyle, if you actually want to make the relationship work, you're going to have to stop holding on so tight. You start putting requirements on people, especially those you care about, you're going to snuff out that flame. I don't think I follow. After being with Lance for 5 years, I've learned that it's just
much more lucrative in these situations. So just use lighter fluid instead of water. Don't be afraid to let that flame burn.
Time for some fun.
Is that crystal meth?
It is. Very high quality, too. Would you like some?
No. His company does random drug tests.
You know there's ways around that, right?
Are you doing this?
No.
We discourage our employees from drug use. Man, I'm not used to talking this much. I'm gonna go get some water. Can you hold on the line, or should I call you back, or is my time up?
I'll stay on the line, Danny. Don't hang up.
Okay. Back in a sec.
Danny, are you on the line? Thanks for coming in.
You sure it's in progress?
My gut says yes. This would be my first one ever.
He hasn't actually overdosed yet?
He says no, he's taking one pill at a time. He's really dragging it out.
Kinda strange.
Not if he needs to stay conscious to tell his story.
You've been on the line with him for almost 40 minutes. Has he said why he's doing this?
Not really. That's why I think it's so strange. He's really taking his time. That's why I text you to come in. And thanks for coming so quickly, by the way.
Ah, no problem. Any chance he could be faking it?
Maybe. I just can't help but think there's another shoe to drop, though. There's something going on here.
Be careful about making up stories. Don't play detective. Just listen, be present.
And try to steer him towards asking us for help, yada, yada. I get it.
I'm thinking I should hold off on taking more oxys.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Danny. Oxycontin's very powerful. You might want to put the pills aside until you can tell me everything that's happened.
You ever do drugs, Simon?
I have, yes.
Ever smoke crystal meth?
No. That got popular after I got off the party bus.
Well, crystal meth is the party bullet train.
Just one hit each, right?
Of course.
Why is that?
It keeps me building up a tolerance.
It makes financial sense, too. Supply lasts longer that way.
Damn, that shit is so good. Danny, you sure you don't want some?
Lance, be nice.
I am being nice. You can see that I'm nice.
Sure, Lance. Doesn't get much safer than this if you'd like to try it. Pierce class around.
And we're your friends.
I'm okay. I'm fine. Actually, I gotta take a leak. What are you doing? Are you freaked out? Yeah. I'm freaked out. I thought you weren't into drugs.
I'm not. And trust me, Lance and Christian aren't methods. It's not like they do this every day.
Then why tonight?
Danny, I really like you. Which means I want to be totally honest with you.
Lance and Christian get high sometimes when I come over. Okay, it's their house, I get that. Here's the thing though. I don't just let them get high. Get off on them doing it. I don't get that at all. Crystal meth makes you incredibly horny. Sex is fantastic on it. Want to do anything and everything with every body part. You have smoked it. I used to. Yeah. Not anymore, I swear. Not for years. But I like watching them have sex. Weird. I know. Can you try this with me?
Not having sex with them.
Not that. I don't want that. Just watch with me. Or better, we can focus on getting each other off.
I'm nervous.
I know. But you don't have to be. I'm here. And you're safe. It'll be hot. You might like it. You trusted me with your body that first night you slept next to me. Trust me again.
You'd never seen guys get it on like that. It was like they were animals. No hang-ups at all about what they were doing. I'd never done anything like that in my whole life. So it made a hell of an impression, as you might imagine. Of course, at the time, I wasn't aware of Kyle's real agenda.
Kyle's agenda?
About why he really had me watch them that night.
It wasn't because it turned him on?
Of course, it turned him on. Lance, Christian, they were all into it. And yes, I even thought it was stimulating. But there was more.
I don't follow Danny.
I was young, insecure. They weren't.
Danny, what did Kyle lie about?
About us. About himself.
Good morning.
Hey?
You alright?
I'm okay.
What time did we get in last night?
More like 3 o'clock this morning. Thanks for last night.
You're welcome.
You know, we don't have to do that again if you don't want to.
It's fine. Whatever.
Just fine. Okay, it was kind of fun.
Different.
That was the most fun I ever had doing that. Totally because you were there.
That's sweet. I think.
Still have some doubts.
What do Lance and Christian really do? I know you maintain their websites and update their servers, but it seems like they steered the conversation away anytime I asked about their actual business.
Did they?
Seems like they did. See, there it is again. It's like a weird dodge to a simple question. How do Lance and Christian make their money?
Yeah. Lance and Christian are somewhat discreet about their businesses. They both used to be software engineers for big companies before doing their own thing.
Don't tell me they're drug dealers.
No. They enjoy drugs for sure, but they don't sell them.
So, what is it?
They're porn sites. No big deal.
What kind of porn sites?
Nothing out there. It's guys fucking, sucking. The usual, mostly.
Mostly?
Okay, the tickling site is a little weird, maybe, but certainly nothing illegal or gross.
And you do what? Maintain their servers?
Pretty much. I update the site too. Organize the banner ads.
And they make that much money from it.
Fuck yeah. They make serious money just from the ones I work on. I know they have other sites too, with guys just like me on the payroll, keeping it all running like clockwork.
Clearly they pay you well.
Very well. Look around. It's all because of Lance and Christian. It's a perfect setup for me. I work from home. The work itself isn't very hard. Take vacations pretty much whenever I want. And I can watch and film what I like.
They actually make porn too.
Sometimes. For their VIP members, they fly in people to do certain scenes that get requested by them.
What kind of scenes?
I've only known of 2 times since I started working for them that they put these VIP scenes together. One was bringing some gay porn star with a 10-inch dick from the 80s out of retirement to fuck some twink. The other was a couple of identical twin brothers fucking each other. They paid him something like $10,000 to do it. All cash. Crazy.
I wish I could say I was shocked, but after meeting them, I can't say that I am.
Promise you, they're on the up and up. They pay their taxes and play by the internet's rules. They may be perps, but they aren't criminals.
Kyle lied about himself. Is that why you're doing this?
It's why I have to kill them. One way or another.
Danny, could you repeat what you just said?
I said, I'm going to kill them.
Kill who?
Kyle, Lance, and Christian. Maybe one other person.
You mean this in a metaphoric way, right, Danny? You're not seriously intending to murder Kyle, Lance, and Christian. Danny. That explains the slow pill taking. He's motivated to stay conscious.
Simon, he could be high. He could be exaggerating to impress.
Danny, are you still there?
I'm here. Just went to get the gun. Make sure it was loaded.
Tell me exactly what you're planning to do.
Wait for them to get here. Then blow their brains out. Then I'll swallow the rest of these oxys.
When did we go from you wanting to take your life to taking the lives of 3 other people along with you? I'm lost here.
Context, Simon. It's always about the context. Do you go to porn sites, Simon?
Not really. Every once in a while.
Then you've probably put money in Lance and Christian's pockets. They reduce people to zeros and ones, literally. The performers get their souls reduced to 0, all to benefit the one watching and jacking off.
Is that why you think they should die? Because they run some porn websites?
Porn might be sleazy, but it's legal. Most of it anyway. No. They deserve to die for other reasons.
Danny, it's very dangerous to threaten people's lives, even if you're joking.
This is no joke.
And even if you're considering taking your own life.
Well, after I kill the 3 of them, my life won't mean anything anyway.
That isn't true. You can still turn this around and help yourself before you make those choices. Do you think it's fair to take Kyle, Lance, and Kristen's choice to live their lives?
Oh dear Simon. Still in the dark. Still without context.
Danny, you're straying into dangerous territory. Let me help you.
Tell you what, Simon. I'm gonna take a piss. And get a drink of water. Then I might give you more of the story.
Hang up. I'm not sure. Danny. I think you muted it.
He's a very confused kid.
That's what I was afraid of. That was the other shoe to drop. If he's seriously threatening...
That's a big if, Simon. He's young, he's alone. My gut says he doesn't have a criminal record.
You're that sure that he's full of shit?
I'll call it in. Get some advice. File a report. Still no last name on him?
No. I don't know much, other than he works tech locally. He's not originally from here. He implies he's from Nebraska. And if he went to college out there, there can't be too many computer programs good enough to land him a job out here. Maybe we can get a hit from his transcripts.
Not bad. Something to start with, at least.
I'll keep an ear out for more detail.
Good. Just keep him talking. Stay non-judgmental and calm.
Simon, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here, Danny. Have you changed your mind about that threat?
I'm not threatening to kill them. I'm intending to kill them.
When did you make that decision?
What time is it?
It's 9:20.
Okay. There's still time to go into all of it. Even with you calling the cops on me.
I haven't called the cops.
Yeah. Right. It's cool. Doesn't matter. Not yet, anyway.
Hello, Kyle.
Forrest, good to see you.
Yes, indeed.
This is Danny.
Yes, indeed.
Lance didn't tell me you'd be here tonight.
Spontaneity. Very liberating sometimes.
See you inside?
Soon.
Dinner is almost ready.
We just ran into Forrest.
Quite the character.
Ah, yeah, Mr. Charm himself. Don't worry about him. Danny, come with me. We need to pick out a wine worthy of Forrest.
This wine cellar's amazing. I didn't see it last time I was here.
Wow, we're a little distracted. But thank you. You should get one too.
Yeah, sure.
Why couldn't you? Oh, really? You don't think you deserve a place like this?
I don't think anyone deserves anything. I think you work hard, you show up on time, and things fall into place.
Good words, Danny. Horse shit. Christ, that's like those 1983 workplace signs placed over the entrance to the factory so the drones won't revolt. I mean, you're from the Midwest. How did that work out for those manufacturing plant employees?
Not so well.
You've been brainwashed, Danny. Brainwashed to want less. I mean, you think Christian and I have what we have because we worked hard? No. We worked smart. We stopped caring what other people thought. All those hang-ups and guilt. Fuck that. I'm sure Kyle has told you by now how Christian and I make our money.
Yeah, a little.
You're slaving away in some tech cubicle, being paid just enough to afford a shitty little studio apartment. Hey, I get it. Christian and I did the same thing for years. All that got us was credit card debt and Klonopin refills. Making some board of directors wealthy. Danny, you stop caring what other people think and start having fun. Unabashedly, unashamedly. Buddy, you are in for the ride of your life, and we are the perfect people to strap you in for it.
I didn't say much during dinner. It all felt like I was watching a movie of other people eating dinner. The only person who said less than me was this Forrest guy. So obvious looking back on it now.
When does the new server go online?
Another week? Maybe 2?
Gotta keep expanding. You're not growing, you're dying, right, Forrest?
It's one way to look at things.
I'm not sure I see where you fit in all of this.
I do not think it is my place to say.
I can say it. Anyone object?
Darling, You know, no one here has any objections to anything.
Here, here.
We met Forrest at the Lions pub, remember?
It's not even there anymore.
Right. This is when Lance and I were objectively sexy. I know we still look great, but there's looking good and there's fucking hot. This is back when we were fucking hot, right, Forrest?
Two young bucks.
Yeah, Forrest, he told us that he knew some people and that we could make some money. And then bam, we'd left our corporate jobs, gone to business for ourselves, never looked back. Thank you, Forrest.
Not at all. You boys have taken things to new levels. Ones I would have never even thought to reach for.
So what? You guys made a porn film together?
Yeah, more than one.
Which you still won't let me see?
It says a lot about your IT skills that you can't find any of them.
Well, it's not like he needs to look for them since we give him a private show every so often. What? Oh, jeez. Fine. This wine is just so good it's making me say the darndest things. No, you sit your cute self down. Don't even think about trying to clean up. Kyle, keep him up to his nipples and Syrah. He's barely even finished one glass.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You feel overwhelmed.
Nah. It's just different from where I grew up.
Yes, Nebraska. Home of the Brianna wine grape varietal. Perfect for salads and fine cheeses.
I've never tried any of the wines from there.
Has anyone?
Now, don't be a wine snob.
Too late. Grab the salt and pepper.
Don't be afraid to help, Kyle. You don't seem relaxed. Am I the cause of that?
I don't think so. It's new. Kyle's new. Job's new. The city. Lifestyle. I just haven't found my feet yet. You know?
I do know.
Yeah. Sure.
I can help you with that, Danny. Help you find the proverbial shoes to keep you from falling.
Like you helped Lance and Christian.
Every individual is different.
I don't think I'm like any individual you've ever helped.
I'm inclined to agree.
You met me 3 hours ago. Now you're offering me something? Surely you can see how strange that is.
You're bolder than I expected. Polite, but bold. I like that. But is it so strange? Let me ask you something. Do you think you're a good person, Danny?
Yeah, I think so.
Honest, caring, follow through on what you say you'll do?
Sure.
I agree. So, why wouldn't I want to help someone with those fine qualities?
I don't know.
Good.
Good time?
Sure. A little surreal, but never boring.
Was surprised to see Forrest here tonight.
Is he still involved in Lance Christian's business? Financially?
Don't know. Probably.
I think Forrest asked me to be in one of his porn films tonight.
Really? He said that?
He said he wanted to help me.
Could mean a lot of things.
Would you mind if I did one? If they paid me enough?
We're actually thinking about this?
I would only want to do it if it's with you.
Well, that wouldn't be up to me. Or you, really.
You sound like you don't care.
Why? Because I don't require you to be anything other than exactly who you are? I can't say no if you're really curious. I know they'll pay well.
Pay well? Are you serious? That was the first big test that Kyle failed.
What test?
Oh, come on. I wasn't actually gonna act in a fucking online porn film. I just wanted to see if Kyle loved me enough to try and stop me from doing it.
That isn't fair to Kyle. You weren't being honest with him.
Fair to Kyle. That's a laugh. I'm sure he'll wise up once I put this gun to the back of his head.
I really hope it doesn't come to that. Hold on just a sec, Danny.
Police are notified, report is filed. They're monitoring the call for now.
Are they tracing?
Trying to. Not easy, though. I'll keep you posted. You keep Danny talking.
Okay, Danny, I'm back.
Trying to trace the call. Good luck with that.
Whether the call is being traced or not, I want to listen to you. And I want you to tell me more.
Okay. After all, I want to make sure it's clear as to why I did this. Don't want any loose ends or weird theories about what happened.
Yeah. Okay, just a sec. Yes, the subnet mask is in place. No, I checked it myself. It's totally secure through the VPN. No one gets in without that site key, not even the feds. Lance, this is what happens when you take 2 hits off of that pipe. I'm on top of things. Oh, Come on, we don't have to talk about that now. Fine. I don't think he's game for it. What alternative? You can't be serious. I don't think I can do... Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll get it done.
I don't remember Kyle coming to bed at all that night. The next morning, he was still at his laptop in the kitchen.
Get any sleep last night?
Not much.
Coffee?
Absolutely.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Just really tired. Didn't get any sleep. Plus, Lance is pushing me to finish this new setup for one of the sites. Has me on edge.
You know, we don't have to go over tonight if you don't want to.
Missing Lance's birthday is not an option.
They don't own you.
Fuck! Don't pull that shit. God damn it, I'm sorry. Just had a real bad night. I'll get some sleep and be fine for later.
You sure?
Positive. Tell you what. Let's get through tonight, and then let's plan a trip. Just you and I.
Really? Where to?
I don't know. Anywhere. Fucking Disneyland. I don't care. Wherever you want.
The romantic weekend away together, and I couldn't have been happier. That day at work went so fast. All I could think about was Kyle and me in some bungalow, drinking wine and having sex in front of a fireplace. The only thing that worried me was that Kyle didn't answer any of my texts. And when you text someone, especially someone you care about, when they don't answer your text, you start creating all sorts of stories in your head. None of them good.
It's open.
You look, not great.
I know.
Still kinda wiped out?
Yeah.
Are you gonna get dressed, or is this evening canceled?
Danny, leave me.
What? What is this?
There's still time. You should turn around, walk out that door, and never come back. Delete my number. You should probably change yours too.
Not making any sense. Just tell me what happened.
I started this. All of this.
It's just you and me here.
I'm a bad person, Danny. You're not.
Stop that.
I work for online pornographers.
That doesn't matter.
They use people, exploit people for money. Money that I help them make.
That isn't you.
How do you know?
What?
No, really. How do you know? I mean, shit. What the hell do you really know about me after 2.5 months? Not to mention Lance and Christian. I've done bad things, and I have to keep doing bad things.
It's not going to work.
Danny, you need to leave.
No.
Why?
Because I love you. Yeah. I do. I really do. And you don't have to say anything. And I know
you may not feel the same way, but it's gonna take a hell of a lot more than 2 online porn producers to keep me away from you.
But I'm trapped, Danny.
No, you're not. Just leave.
How the hell can I do that?
It's easy. Send a 2-word text. I quit.
And then what happens after that?
Then you find another job. You have marketable skills more than me, and I found a job here.
I couldn't afford to live here anymore.
Then you move in with me.
What?
Yeah, why not?
It almost sounds nice.
We could be happy. I don't need a fancy car or a trendy apartment. You're enough.
None of this is mine, by the way.
What do you mean?
I don't get paid a salary. This apartment, my car, my clothes, even the fucking wine. Lance and Christian pay for it all. When I need something, I go to them with my hand out and show them the receipt. So, yeah, Danny, they really do own me.
Jesus.
I have nothing.
You have me, and I'm not going anywhere.
Fuck it. Tomorrow I quit. Quit all of this shit.
You sure?
No. But we'll figure the details out later, right?
Absolutely. What about tonight?
Pizza? Netflix? Couch?
Sounds like this night just got a whole lot better.
Okay, pizza is on the way.
Hey, it's not gonna work out.
I know.
To us. A better future.
Hey.
Hey, finally up. Was about to check on you.
I don't remember falling asleep last night.
You conked out after your third glass of wine.
I had 3 glasses of wine.
Yeah.
And you took my clothes off?
No, you did that. After the movie, I got you up and we went to bed.
And I took my clothes off?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. And I never sleep naked.
Well, I certainly didn't mind. Maybe your subconscious mind had other plans.
Wait, did we have sex last night?
There it is. You do remember.
Don't remember having sex last night.
You don't? It's kind of surprising since you were so frisky.
Risky?
Yeah. We weren't in bed for more than 5 minutes when you basically jumped me.
Fuck, I don't remember having sex.
We went to bed. You got naked. You started kissing me. Gave me some great head. I never even moved. Stayed on my back the whole time. It was all about you.
Was I really that sexy? Fuck, I didn't use a condom, did I?
Condom? Hell, you didn't even use lube.
Fuck.
Hey, don't worry. I'm on prep. Been taking it for a year.
I'm not on prep.
Doesn't matter. I am, and I'm negative. Obviously, you are too, so it's no big deal.
Wait, if you're on prep, then why have we been using condoms?
Didn't want to pressure you. Hey, for what it's worth, I'm sorry. It'll never happen again, I promise.
I'm such a fucking lightweight. That 3 glasses of wine fucked me up, huh?
Might be coming down with something.
True. I'm gonna take a hot shower and try to feel better.
Okay. Yeah, he's up. No, I don't think so. I don't want to talk about it. No. No, Danny and I are going away on a trip together. Because I need to. Maybe I have some money saved. What do you care? Do I really need to? Fine, yeah, whatever. Fuck you, Lance. Hey, feeling better?
A little. Yeah, my head's feeling clearer.
Good. I'm gonna run to Lance and Christian's for a bit. Shouldn't take long.
You're still gonna quit, right?
Yeah. Just gotta tie up some loose ends.
I think you should just cut them off as soon as possible.
I'm doing that. There's no reason to make this harder than it has to be. I'm gonna finish this last project, get my bonus from them, we go away on a nice trip, and then I'm done with them, okay?
Okay.
You rest. I'll bring us home some dinner, then we can talk about where we want to go away.
Sounds great. I love you.
I love you too. Forgot your laptop.
Yes, we're doing everything we can to get more information. Have you made any progress on the trace? Okay, well, I still think it's pretty serious. I'll call you if there's any additional information.
When did this happen, Danny?
Doesn't really matter. Last night? Last week? Oh, I meant to ask you. The email address on your little crisis center website. Is that valid?
Yeah, it's a valid email. Why do you want to know that?
Good. See, I need to send you something. It's really important, okay? So turn off your spam filters or whatever. Make sure you receive it.
What are you sending me?
I knew something was very wrong. I thought Kyle was lying to me about what happened that night.
Time to bring you out of retirement.
What for?
What for? Your dick's getting just as dirty as ours is.
I can't do this. Please don't make me do this.
I think you'd be very surprised what you can do, Kyle.
I've got a zip file here.
What's in the zip file, Danny?
Open it up. I'll walk you through it.
This isn't making much sense.
Give it a second. You at the site key code prompt?
Yeah, we're here.
Type in the following code, all uppercase. XXY337. Behold, Lance and Christian's newest creation. Welcome to the dark web, gentlemen. Fair price, anything one could want. Totally hidden, totally untraceable, incredibly profitable. Click on the search function at the bottom of the page and type in Danny's Night of Fun. Now click it.
So, what are you going to do with Danny?
What?
Your trip? Your getaway?
I hadn't decided yet.
Well, if he has a passport, I hear Mykonos in the Aegean Sea is just lovely this time of year. If not, a nice B&B in Yountville near Napa. The fresh air will do him some good. Myself as well. Good night, Kyle. Thank you for the VIP treatment.
My God, are you saying that you on the bed?
My body is on the bed. As a fuck toy. No condoms. No consent.
Danny, can you hold on just a sec?
Clock is ticking, Simon. Better hurry.
What the fuck do we do?
If it's real, then it's a crime.
If it's real, are you kidding me?
Simon, think. They don't need to actually rape this kid. Why not just fake it and pass it off as real like all of those college frat porn films? People want to believe the illusion. This isn't proof. There could be a release form with Danny's name on it, and now the guilt is getting the best of him.
So fucked up. For the email to the cops, though, there's still a threat.
Yeah, will do.
Danny, I'm back. We saw the video. It looks awful. But their faces aren't showing. It's not proof of what you say happened.
You don't believe me?
I believe you, Danny. Absolutely. I'm just saying this video is not enough.
Of course it isn't. I know that.
Then why show us?
Context, Simon. You always forget the context. You see, Christian turned the camera on too early. And it caught something before it could be cropped out.
He's not gonna die, is he?
No, he's just very relaxed.
He's still breathing, right?
Of course he is.
Well, he's already face down on his stomach.
Where's the loop?
Jesus, guys, go easy.
Easy is boring. No one pays to see easy.
Forrest.
That man would most certainly not want this footage made public.
The email address worked. The cops say they're closing in on an address. Keep him talking.
Why would it work? You said we wouldn't be able to trace it.
Doesn't matter. It's just working.
Danny, what are you up to with these emails?
Those documents in the zip file detail all of Lance and Christian's cooked accounting, plus all of the fake business Forrest helped them set up to launder the money. Oh yeah, there's also the foreign bank account information and all the infrastructure set up for their illegal dark web portal. There's more, but all that should be enough to piece together my version of the events.
If these documents prove your story, let the law do its job. You don't have to be judge and jury.
Or executioner.
Right. Let's put them in jail. Danny?
I hear something.
I think they found him.
Listen, Daddy. Don't resist. We don't want anybody else getting hurt.
I won't. It's over anyway. I did what I could for the both of us. Thank you, Simon.
What?
Oh my God.
Where are the other shots?
Yeah, this is definitely the guy who was on the phone the whole time. So So it looks like he came home and found the other white male DOA upstairs. I'm not sure what the relationship was. Maybe a boyfriend.
Kyle unmasked his signal right before he emailed those documents to you. He wanted to be found.
And Danny?
Hung himself in the bedroom, probably early afternoon. Clearly a suicide. Now I've got the data that Kyle sent you, and I scrubbed it from the hard drive. I still might need to come back and take it to the station later, if that's all right.
Of course.
And I'll need you both to make official statements tonight.
We understand.
Can you use any of it?
Well, there's enough here to certainly bring them all in for questioning. And I'd say they could use some lawyers. Expensive ones. For what it's worth, you didn't do anything wrong. You did your best. I'll see you at the station.
What about the phones?
They're forwarded to other centers. No one will get a busy signal.
Curtis?
Yeah,
You think we did our best? Really? Was that our best?
just asking the question says more than a simple yes or no answer. Come on. I'll drive.